I say this is incomplete, basically what I'm saying when I say وَلَن نُشْرِكْ is that this the first one, the ghunna, could be also from the first one, right? And when I say مِمَّال, the first ghunna, the ghunna is not only belongs to the mim, but it belongs part of the noon, and thus it is incomplete. And he's saying, the brother is saying, if I do that and I put this one and this one and this one and this one together as naqis, it will have it also one group, which is idgham with nasalization, which is called then incomplete, and idgham without nasalization, which is called incomplete. You can say it whichever you want, For basically, again, I repeat this. If you want to, you can say this is complete, also called without gunna. This is called incomplete, also known as with gunna. Sure. But I'm just giving you what the majority of the scholars. What's your other question?
The other question is in Madina Musaf. For khayran yara, is it two? One is on top of another, or
it's going to be like this.
Oh, okay.
Not on top of each other.
Can you repeat the question for the ladies?
Okay, the question is in Mus'haf al-Madina. Again, he's asking me how the tanween would look like. It will be looking like this. I'm going to try to correct this here. It would be like this, and rather than two on top of each other, it would be like this, next to each other. Okay? And this, how is this? Yeah, this is also, this is going to be pretty good. Okay? So these are little clues for you to realize, to see inshallah. And any questions, if you have any one of the questions from the sisters, you can write it on a piece of paper if you have any questions and pass it over. This is idgham. Now, by the way, if you notice, idgham is very important to pay attention to. With just those two right now, we covered 12 letters, and that's approximately half of the letters of the Quran, 12 of the Arabic language. 6 letters of them are here, and you'll notice this a lot. You'll notice this because if you read the surah like قُلْ أَعُوذُ بِرَبِّ الْفَلَقِ مِنْ شَرِّ مَا خَلَقَ. This is something we'll get to it inshallah. No, is it مِنْ شَرِّ غَاسِقٍ إِذَا وَقَبَ. No, it's not in قُلْ أَعُوذُ بِرَبِّ الْفَلَقِ. Never mind, this is something we'll cover later inshallah. The next 2 rules inshallah. Anyway, you will see this more in the Quran. What you need to do again, it's either if you want to read from the other Mus'haf, not Mus'haf al-Madina, you be careful. You have to find the letters. Inshallah, I'm going to ask again the same thing that you do over the week. Do your homework, which is go over the Quran, write out the small surahs, the last 2 surahs, Surah Al-Fatiha. Find out where these letters are. So this way you can say, this is an idgham, this is an idhar, this is an idgham, this is an idhar, and recognize it. Yes, sir.
Do you want to point the exception for it?
Jazakallah khair. Good thing, reminded me. Okay, so there is one exception in the Quran for the idgham. Okay, I'm going to erase this a little bit in here. No, actually, let me do this. Okay, there is one exception. There's actually 4 exceptions in the Quran. Now, if you notice here, وَلَن نُشْرِكْ مِن نِعْمَةٍ. Okay, مِن مَال. All of them actually happen in within 2 different words. But what if the letter comes after? What if the 2 letters, the noon sakin, are followed by the letter of idgham within 1 word, like this? Al-dunya. So I say ad-dunya, ad-dunya, because, right, this is idgham, noon sakina, still noon followed by ya. Dunya. No. Another one. Sinwan. Sinwan. Siwan? No. You still say Sinwan. The next one. Qinwan. Qinwan? No. Stick. You don't drop it. And the last one. Bunyan. Bunyan means buildings, structures together. Dunya is life. Sinwan wa ghayru sinwan. What is sinwan? Do you have any Quran with tafsir? I don't know. Sinwan and qinwan, what does it mean? Anybody knows what sinwan and qinwan mean? Okay, so these are the 4 exceptions. This is an exception. This is the only exception to the rule of idgham. 4 words exactly. They're all nouns, and this is the only case that it happened.
Can we generalize this? Take it that if it is a single word.
What?
If it is a single word, right?
These are the 4 words. That's
In the
only the
Quran.
4 cases in the entire Quran.
Okay.
These 4 words, if you know these 4 words in the Quran, these are the only 4 words that will appear in the Quran. What? Sinwan, what? Manraq is not. In Manraq it is not the same, it's not one word. But good, okay.
Yeah, you cannot say marwaq.
Exactly, good. And there's another one also. So in Surah Al-Qiyamah, let's add another exception. Surah Al-Qiyamah, you'll come to this ayah, وَقِيلَ مَنْ. The other one is not actually, we'll cover that later. وَقِيلَ مَنْ رَاقٍ. Now, in the Quran, what's the rule with this one? It's 2 different words. I can say it, not raq, right? The problem with all of these, that if I actually merge them together, I might change the meaning. Okay? I will change the meaning of the word. It will come up with a completely different word. Marraq would actually something different. It will be like somebody bypass or something like that. It's not going to be the same word. Whereas the word here means man asking. Who is raq? Is a doctor. Who is a person who can do ruqya? Who is a person who can read and recite some Quran to heal? This is what this means. Man raq. And if you again notice in Mus'haf al-Madina, you'll actually find, and I'm not sure if it's in the other Mus'haf as well, but you'll find this. A small tiny sin on top of it. And sin belongs for secta.
We have right after qaf. Secta.
Secta?
Yeah, it's written like that.
Okay. For secta. And secta means pause. And that's why you have to say وَقِيلَ مَنْ رَاقُ. What is it? That's different. We're going to talk about. That's mutaqaribain. We'll get to that inshallah later. That's why I said there's another one and then I remember. Okay? And that's it. So if you know these 5 here, inshallah, the 4 words, the 2 words combination in here, but that's only one case. There's another case similar to it, but inshallah we'll talk about it about 4 weeks from now, or 3 weeks from now. And then al-idgham itself. Any questions? Cause going once.